Welcome to Mesa, Arizona. We are at the Coyotes Community Ice Center. Trey Matthews joined alongside Jack Bartlett here on Inferno Television. Jack, it is the final game for ASU in the year of 2023, and we have a scrimmage between the Kachinas and the Sun Devils once more. What are you looking forward to in this matchup? Yep, so we are underway here in Mesa, Arizona. Trey Matthews joined alongside Jack Bartlett once again. JB hoping for a good matchup as the Sun Devils shovel it over to the near side in their attacking end. Trying to get it on out. Back into the stick possession of Murphy. Murphy takes it over to the far circle. Being hounded by Jew. Up top for Coons. Squirts back into neutral ice. Back over to the near side. Spins it around. 15:40 remaining in the first period of play. Back into neutral zone once more for the Sun Devils. Shovels it over to the near side. Back into the possession of Fossil. Fossil lost control of it. Taking control of it is O'Brien. O'Brien takes it over to the near circle. Jarvis diffuses the attack. Goes below the goal line. Spins it around. Back into the possession of Fossil. Fossil near side once more. Back into neutral ice. Kristoff unable to do anything with the puck. Goes back over to the Sun Devils in black. Here comes Messenbrink. Messenbrink tries to center her off. Nobody was there for the Sun Devils. Shot comes off the stick of Jarvis once more on the rebound attempt. Held on to by Townsley. Spins it around the boards, goes below the cage of Townsley. Back into the slot. Sun Devils get a twig on it. Back over to Jarvis. Jarvis scoots it back into the defensive end for the Sun Devils in black. Shovels up ahead to Satera. Wrestling for it alongside with Silva. Fighting on the boards. McKenna dumps it on in. Took it up to the blue line, but no further. Rifles it on in over to the near side. Racing forward, Davis. Shot comes off the stick of Fossil. Held on to by Townsley once more. Goes below the goal line, looking for an opening. Back over to Kira Garrity. Spins it back up top for Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe shoots one in, goes off the leg pads of Townsley. Back over to the far side circle, kicks free by the Kachinas. Looking to take it end to end. Here comes Garrity. Garrity takes it up to the blue line, but no further. Excellent defense by the Sun Devils in black. And we get a whistle. That'll stop action. Looks like offsides is called, so we head back into neutral ice for a face-off. About 14:07 remaining in the first period of play. Tips it off the boards. Offsides is assessed. Getting there in plenty of time is Kristoff. So we're going to head back down to the other side of the rink for a face-off. Back into the defensive end for the Sun Devils in black. Face-off coming on the near circle on the glove side of Etinger, who's going to get the nod to start for the Sun Devils in period one. It's worth mentioning, Jack, that the Sun Devils are going to rotate all three of their goalies throughout this scrimmage. So you're going to see Etinger, Hellman, and also Kimmel get some action in between the pipes for the Sun Devils. Near side, Brydell wrestling for it alongside with Craig. Trying to knock it on free, drops it on back to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe slides it up ahead to Brydell. Brydell goes below the goal line. Back over to the near side for Kachinas. They look to take it out of their defensive end and go back on the attack. Near side once more for Kristoff. Back over to the far side. Sun Devils collected on their defensive end. Rydell over to the near side, being hounded by Estel. Estel unable to do anything with it. Garrity wrestling for it. Trying to take it down to the other side of the rink is O'Brien. O'Brien takes it deep on into the offensive end. Saved by Eatinger, and that stops action. So 13:05 remaining in the first period of play. Still no score up on to the Jumbotron. Face-off drawn. Goes back up top for Ju. Ju knocks it on down in front of Eatinger. In the high slot, Sun Devils collect it. Trying to take it end-to-end. Take it past the red line, now past the blue line. Sun Devils with speed. Far side face-off circle. Compton looking for the shot attempt. Goes below the goal line. Tries to swivel it on in. Spins it around. Back into the possession of Coons on the back skate. Left point. Slides it over to Lavelle. Lavelle. Right half wall. Wrestling for it. And Kachinas get tangled up with the Sun Devils. And it looks like the Kachinas look to take it back down to the other side of the rink. Near side for O'Brien. O'Brien takes it below the goal line. Tries to spin it around. In the slot, hanging around his end right. Back over to the left side half wall. Up top for Gilbert. Gilbert was being hounded by Lavelle. Goes below the goal line over to the far corner. Spins it around over to the right side half wall once more. Tries to tap it up ahead into the possession of Murphy. Murphy blew a tire, and the Sun Devils will go for a wholesale change. Near side for Kristoff. Kristoff tries to take it into the neutral zone, unable to do so. Goes back to Satera. Satera over to the far corner. Spins it around. Up top for the Sun Devils. Taps it off the boards. Goes below the goal line. Spins it around. Collecting it, Jarvis. Jarvis below the goal line, near corner. Looking to tap it on free. Satera tries to center it off. Nobody was home. Now here comes Ring. Ring, far circle. Looking for the shot attempt, being hounded by Gilbert. Gilbert knocks the puck on loose, and the Kachinas look to take it down to the other side of the rink. Wrestling for it at neutral ice. Sun Devils playing some excellent defense. McKenna using her stick to try and pop the puck on free. Goes below the goal line, over to the near side, tries to center it home. And Sun Devils get back on defense easily, and it squirts back into neutral ice for the Kachinas. Tapping off the boards is Garrity. Back into neutral zone. Back into the possession of Polson. Polson racing for it into the offensive end for the Sun Devils. Spins it around over to McKenna. McKenna, right side half wall. There on the forecheck, a couple of Kachina players. It looks like that is Gilbert and also Garrity. Up top for Sun Devils once again. Lets a shot on goal. Held on to into the trapper of Townsley. That came off the stick of Radcliffe. Yeah, so we saw Carson Hellman last year for ASU. She was WWCHL MVP during the tournament, and now she has been given the reins to be the starting netminder for the Sun Devils, and Eatinger was promoted to the backup role. We've been seeing Eatinger a lot more as the Sun Devils ice the puck, so we head back into the south part of the rink for a faceoff. But as I was saying, we saw Eatinger just playing more games so far in the first half of this year. She only appeared in one game last year, but slowly but surely, she's getting more comfortable in between the pipes, and you can see the overall improvement.
And to add on to that, we did see Kimmel yesterday and he is working on playing for one.
Back over to the far circle for the Sun Devils. They take control of it. Back into neutral ice once more. Collecting it is Carpenter. Looking for the shot attempt coming off the stick of Jones. And what a save by Eatinger. Sloppy puck possession by the Sun Devils, and they got bailed out by their netminder. Goes below the goal line. Tries to tap it on free. Sun Devils there on the near side. Shoots it back into the high slot. Ladies in black looking to take it end to end. Here comes Rydell taking it past the blue line. Over to the far circle once more. Let the shot rip. Rims it around over to Ring. Ring collects it on the near corner. Goes below the goal line. Ring once more. Shot. Too much traffic in the lane as it bobbles down below the goal line. Satera comes swarming in on the forecheck. Squirts back into neutral ice. Back over to Platson. Platson knocks over to her defensive partner, Coons. Coons on the near side. Take it past the red line, now past the blue line. Being hounded by Silva. Goes below the goal line. Popped on loose by O'Brien. Tries to knock it on free. Far side once more. Platson collects it in neutral ice, a safe haven. She had to hurry and get rid of the puck as Garrity came swarming on in. Near side once more. Here comes Ketchum, the captain for the Sun Devils. Ketchum collects it on the red line at center ice. Now back over to Platson. Taking it past the blue line. Platson swarming on in. Series of excellent moves. And looked to unwind for a shot, but she ran out of room. She got pinched. Goes below the goal line once more. Sun Devils come swarming in on the forecheck. That's Murphy. Back over to the far side half wall for Jarvis. Jarvis collecting it on her stick. Goes below the goal line. Tries to shovel out in front alongside with Platson. Swerves back over to the near side. Left side half wall. Goes below the goal line for Murphy. Murphy pins a Kachina player into the boards up top for Armstrong. And referees blow their whistle. And looks like we're going to get our first penalty of the game. As we see Murphy making the dreaded trip to the sin bin as roughing is going to be assessed to her. So for the first time this afternoon, JB, we're going to see a team on the power play, and it's going to go to the Kachinas in white. So she's actually tied with Kat Jones for that record, but she, more likely than not, barring anything catastrophic happening, she is going to break it. Obviously, she won't break it today because the games don't count for anything, but for the first time this afternoon, once more, we will see a team on the penalty kill, and that's the Sun Devils. Back over to the near side for the Kachinas once more. They look to collapse the defense. Goes back to Kristoff. Kristoff takes it below the goal line. Near side once more, below her netminder of Eatinger. Sun Devils haven't been able to clear the puck to try to kill some time. Less than 90 seconds remaining in the penalty for roughing assessed to Sam Murphy moments ago. Coons blasted down to the other side of the rink. That will kill some significant time. As the Sun Devils look to go for a change, and whistle is blown. Looks like the puck might have hit the bench before it swiveled on out back into play, but nonetheless, that's going to stop action with about 1:16 remaining in the penalty assessed to Sam Murphy once more. Faceoff coming on the far side faceoff circle. On the stick side of Eatinger. Puck is drawn. McKenna tries to knock it on loose. Goes below the goal line. Back over to Jarvis. Over to the far corner. Back into neutral zone. Here come the Sun Devils. Looking to take it up the gut. Looking for the shorthanded goal. Pass intended for Ring. Ring takes control of it. Goes off the leg pads of Townsley. And nobody was there to corral the rebound and go back door. Now here comes Allen. Allen takes it past the red line, now past the blue line for the Kachinas.